All right, what up, YouTube? Uh, I ain't want to go live. Like I said, I want to stop, but I think I should probably keep going now because I've been seeing some things. I mean, I don't care though. I know a lot of people ain't gonna want to hear what I gotta say because I was talking about that Charles Ramsey and the Amanda Berry story and all that stuff, and a lot of people gonna say that's bogus. If I know it's some people probably in the house being kidnapped and raped, and I turn a blind eye to that, that's probably bogus, and it is. Even God said it in the Bible. But like I said, I think God is justifying everything. Probably not nothing like that. But I mean, I really wouldn't do nothing like that. But anyway, though, whatever though. Like I'm saying, though, I'm finna come out and talk about this though, because this ain't the first time this happened. And I seen something that I was reading earlier. But and I said this is why I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going live now, just because they did this. I know some people ain't gonna want to hear what I gotta say, but a lot of people gonna want to hear what I gotta say because they know I'm telling the truth about all this stuff. But either way though, I was reading something. Like I said, they did this before. But I was reading something and it's talking about the CIA issues warning on informants. And basically, I read some of it. It's a few of them that's long and this few of them is short, but I read one of them. It's kind of short, and I read and they talking about a lot of these CIA agents being murdered and all this stuff. And like I said, this happened before. Every time I do something that I feel like that they feel like is like I put up that image of Black Christ. I know a lot of people ain't never seen that image before, so a lot of people probably looking at that like, damn. And they ain't gonna lie, I'll be looking at it like, damn, they kind of like me a little bit. But either way though, like I said, I noticed they did this before. Every time I start getting controversial or something like that, they start talking about the CIA. The CIA start talking about this and that. Like I can't remember if it was in December last year or November, whenever it was. But I remember I first came out, I was telling y'all about the mark of the beast, like the triple digit numbers and all that stuff. And I was talking about what it mean and all that stuff. And then they came out directly as I was, talking about us because I feel like that's groundbreaking. Coming up with the mark of the beast, figuring out what it means is groundbreaking, I felt like. And as soon as I did that, the CIA came out with a message talking about we hiring queer people and all that stuff. And like I said, I know that a lot of y'all seen that I had the makeup on them. I don't know how y'all seeing all this. I don't know if y'all hacking into my Google photo videos. I mean, pictures or whatever. And y'all saw that stuff. But I know a lot of people was probably thinking I'm like this because y'all saw the picture of my phone and stuff with me with the makeup and stuff on. So a lot of people probably thought I was like that. Then the CIA came out and said they hiring people that's queer and all that stuff with the LGBT. So y'all probably think I'm like that, and they can probably come up. They know y'all think I'm liking that because they can hack into all y'all message, and they know what y'all saying. If people would have my back, talking about something, yeah, this nigga's either this or this nigga's either that. They know this. So what they doing is, and man, I don't even feel like explaining all this. Like I said in the other video, they say a hit dog gonna holler or bark or whatever. So I kind of don't even want to speak on this, but whatever. Like I said, I know this ain't the first time they done something like this, and now they coming out with another message talking about that the CIA is issuing warnings on informants and all this stuff. And then I read it, and most of them, what they saying is they talking about that they keep talking about sources and all this stuff, sources. And I feel like another groundbreaking thing I did was figuring out that ghetto gagger stuff. I recognized the dude was basically his doppelganger or whatever, if that's what they call it, and all that. And in that video, what I was talking about let me go to the source and show y'all what I'm talking about. Now, for one, like I said, this is why I don't even want to talk about it because I feel like I'm being foolish at this point, trying to pretty much justify myself with everything I'm doing when God is doing that for me. But either way, though, let me say this though. If I was working for these people, why would I come out talking about a source on video when I'm supposed to know all this stuff myself? But either way, though, this is what I was talking about. If I could show y'all, y'all see right here in this gallery part of my phone, these are all my screen recordings. So I'm gonna show y'all the screen recording. This is what I was talking about because the CIA is taking language that I'm using, and like I said, every time I say something, they trying to come out and talk about they agents out here, da da da. And I know a lot of people probably already think I'm an agent because for one, I sit in the house all day, I don't really do nothing. I mean, I always been like that. When I was in Kansas City, I was like that too. As a matter of fact, before I even went to Kansas City, I was like that in Chicago. I used to be in the crib pretty much all day playing the game. And I don't feel ashamed about that. I don't feel like I'm a lame or something because I don't be outside or nothing like that. Because like I said in the Bible, God said that our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and I think even Israel, were tent dwellers. So meaning they like to stay inside. So it's just in me. Like I said, this is real. I'm not sitting up here trying to just say I'm an Israelite. When I read the Bible and I see that God is pretty much confirming everything that I be doing and saying. I'm like, damn, I know that I have a my relationship with God is deeper than personal at this point. So anyway, like I'm saying, I ain't finna get too much into that, but like I'm saying though, when I was saying talking about the source in that ghetto guy video stuff, showing y'all what I was talking about, this is pretty much what I was. Now I got to show y'all every damn thing because now I'm not just battling against people, I'm battling against government agencies now. They trying to put it out there, make it seem like I'm with them or something. But either way, this is what I was talking about though. I was basically, I screen recorded it. And I was trying to show y'all at which point of the video to go look at which time mark. But remember, if y'all still got that video, I took all my videos down. But like I said, I know if people out there really know and think I'm a prophet, then people gonna be saving some of my videos. But for anybody who got that video, if it's saved, I was talking about the time point in which you can go watch that video to see what he was talking about. But as you can see, like I said, when I got the screen recording up, you don't see the time on the video. It's right there. It just came up, but that's what I was trying to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't really see the time on the video to tell y'all which points to go to refer to what I was talking about at the time. And when I was talking about the source, this is what I'm talking about. Since I screen recorded it, I couldn't just press on the video to see the time of the video. So this is the source I was talking about. This is a site called Soap Today, where you can go watch all these free movies and stuff. Let me click on the continue thing so y'all can see. You can go ahead and watch all these free movies on this site. So this is the source I was talking about to go see the time point to refer back to that video. And like I said, this is how stupid these people are. They gonna keep sitting up here putting out all these little tricks like I'm not knowing what they doing. So either way, like I'm saying, the video said that I said I'm an agent or whatever. I can't even say I'm a CIA agent in the video because if I put that title up there, then they probably come and take me to jail for impersonating an agent. That's how real it is. So that's what I'm saying. I really don't even want to take the bait because at this point, if I come out and say something like that, like I'm saying, they can come and take me to jail. And that's probably one of the plans they got. I don't know if they know that I'm this intelligent or not, or if they just, whatever, they coming up with stuff on the fly. But this is what I was talking about. And like I said, I didn't even want to come break this down because it looks like I'm a hit dog that's barking. But like I said, every time I come out and start talking about this and that, the CIA start coming out talking about the agents. And then it's even stupid too, because why would they even come out and even say something like this if this is what it was really going on? Wouldn't they send this message directly to the agents and letting them know, like, hey, like, blah, 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 this is happening. Y'all need to be careful with this or be careful with that. So whatever, like I said, I ain't even finna try to keep explaining this because I'm gonna kind of make myself look guilty by trying to constantly trying to justify myself and all this stuff. And like I said, God has been doing a good job of that. As a matter of fact, this is why I'm gonna end talking about all of it anyway. I keep talking about the damn Sears Tower falling, and it's kind of like I want it to happen because, like I said, when I put that verse up on Twitter with David talking about his enemies dying because they wouldn't help him, I kind of feel like I'm David. I feel like I'm doing a lot to talk about the mark of the beast and not just the mark of the beast, Black history and period. So sometimes I feel like the fact that Black people don't support me, I do feel some type of way about that. I mean, I know I ain't trying to sit here and say I should get paid because I get on the live stream and talk, but I know ain't nobody bringing out a lot of truth like I'm bringing out the way I'm bringing it out. So either way, like I'm saying, and what was I finna say? Like, yeah, like I was saying, I kept talking about the Sears Towers falling and stuff like that. And I ain't even say, I said the Sears Tower, I said, or something like that. I said the earthquake gonna happen and then the Sears Tower gonna fall or something like that. Then that building in Miami fell. And I know a lot of people was really, really, really thinking like at that point, like, damn, this nigga really is a prophet. Even though I want the Sears Tower, I said something like that was gonna happen, and it happened. So like I said, I ain't even trying to sit here and say that makes me a prophet because it's like I said, it's things in my everyday life. Like I said, when I was living in Kansas City and I was talking to God in my head, I see at this point I can't even put stuff on my phone. Like damn, I be wanting to write out lyrics to rap songs and stuff, but I don't even want to put on my computer because they can come out and hack my computer and say they're like, yeah, we gave them these lyrics before I even put them out. See what I'm saying? So I like writing all my stuff out because I know all this technology and stuff can be hacked. But like I was saying though, in Miami, when them buildings fell, it's a lot of people that knew right then and there, like this nigga must really be a prophet. Or there's some people that don't believe in God or whatever. They're gonna say, nah, he ain't a prophet. The government took them buildings down so they can make him look like he really a prophet. And all I'm gonna say is this: why the fuck would I be involved with something like that? Why would I be involved in the government operation where they killing innocent people to make me look good? I ain't gotta do that. Like I keep saying, God is doing that for me. And there's people out there who can vouch they've done me wrong. And right after they done me wrong, God dealt with them swiftly. So period. Go talk to the people who done me wrong. And they'll let you know that God been working on my behalf for a long time. So, like I said, I ain't even finna say nothing else about that. But I noticed that the dumbass CIA, every time I upload a picture of Black Christ reveal something groundbreaking to all y'all, they come out talking about agents because subconsciously they trying to put in y'all mind that I am one. Because a lot of people don't know when you read the Bible, and that's why I be feeling like Christ sometimes. Like when you read the Bible, like when they were persecuting Christ, they was like, man, how is he doing all this stuff? Like, who is he doing this? Like, is he doing this by his own power or by another power? And that's kind of how they got y'all feeling subconsciously by Sadie coming out talking about the damn CIA whenever I come talking about something groundbreaking. It ain't my fault they issuing vaccines with stainless steel in them with their stupid ass. So either way, though, like I said, I'm finna be done talking about that. They ain't gonna talk about this no more. And I'm finna keep going. I was gonna stop going live because, like I said, I know me talking about girls being kidnapped and being raped in apartments and me saying fuck them because won't nobody support me. I know that looks bad. And I know a lot of people gonna straight up stop supporting me after I said something like that. But that one finna keep going live since because they want to keep putting this shit out, trying to make it look like I'm with them. They gonna have to kill me at this point. Period. But either way, though, besides that, I wasn't finna talk about nothing else. Well, I guess I could talk a little bit about like I just said though. What was I saying? Yeah, turning the blind eye to that. And somewhere in the Bible, it's in the New Testament. God talks about us turning the blind eye to evil and how he. Matter of fact, I don't think it's in the. I think it is in the New Testament, but I know it's in Proverbs as well. I know it's definitely in Proverbs because I read it in Proverbs. But I thought it was in the New Testament too. But either way, though, I know in Proverbs. And I think, like I said, in the New Testament, God talks about turning the blind eye to evil. So for me talking about if I was in a Charles Ramsey situation, I seen women, and like I said, this ain't even my beef with women because I can't. People think I can get the women I want. Like I said, this is just a beef with people in general, like people like the CIA, sitting up here trying to make it seem like I'm with them, and then black people in general for not supporting me. I mean, like I said, it ain't whatever. I'll say this too. No, I ain't even gonna say it. Whatever. But like I was saying though, I'll talk about that real quick. I ain't gonna read the Bible, but I'll talk about this. Like I was saying, but the God talks about us turning the blind eye to evil. And so for me to say what I said is kind of like me turning the blind eye to evil. But at the same time, God also knows that most people out here feel some type of way about me. Some people either gonna feel some type of way about me because of what I said about the Sears Tower. Some people gonna feel some type of way about me for everything I was doing out in Kansas City with my son's mama. Some people gonna feel some type of way about me for whatever, for running on my homies or whatever when I was at. Everybody gonna feel some type of way about me for whatever reason. And like I said, that's why I be feeling like Christ sometimes. But either way though, I know that it's a lot of people that gonna feel a lot of different ways about me for whatever reason. So and what was I even finna say? Yeah, like I was saying, for me to even add on more stuff for people to throw more stones on me talking about I turn the blind eye, really I wouldn't do that because I feel like if it was a situation like that, I feel like that'll be what people would probably finally support me for. Like, all right, man, we ain't support this nigga raps, we ain't buy his weed, we ain't buy his t-shirts, but God is really with him if he found some missing black women. So that we couldn't find all this time, that even Obama's stupid ass couldn't find it. He was the president. So I feel like there's some people really be like, all right, let's finally support this nigga. So I mean, I don't know. When I say fuck y'all, like if I see some missing, and not even black women, just some missing women in general being kidnapped, and I say fuck them. I don't know. I'm just speaking out of anger, and I shouldn't do that. But like I said, and a lot of stuff I be saying about the Sears Tower falling. I mean, like I said, I want to stop saying that because there is some people who want to kill me for. Even if it don't happen, because people, nigga, my grandma be in the Sears Tower, blah, blah. I understand that. But like I'm saying, people should understand how I feel, how David felt. When you putting in all this work for people, and then you go to get what you feel like, I ain't say what I feel like I'm old. But come on, man, if people like Lil Pump and all them just blowing up, then come on, man, why I can't get a few dollars? But either way, though, like I was saying, though, and it ain't even about the money at this point, because at this point, I feel like I'm crying for it. Not even crying for it, but people probably saying I'm doing too much for it, and whatever, it is what it is. If that is what it is, then it is what it is. But let me say this though, like I was saying, with David in the Bible, talking about when he was saying praise God because the dude in the ball died because he wouldn't help him. That's just what I'm saying. It's just how I feel. Period. So I mean, if God do make this serious tower fall because people ain't helping me, then damn, why did y'all make it go to that point? Y'all pushed it all the way to that point. So like I said, I ain't had too much to talk about on here, and they really trying to stop me from going live anyway. Because before I even got on here this morning, I had to verify my phone number. So, and they know I ain't got a phone number right now, so I had to use somebody else's phone number to get on live this morning. So they really trying to stop me from going live. Like I said, I've been talking about the vaccines and other stuff anyway. So I already got about 2 strikes anyway. So they probably finna. I don't know if they're gonna suspend the channel or take it down. I really don't care. I'm gonna just make another channel and keep going. Like I said, because at this point, every time I do something, I don't know if these orders coming directly from Joe Biden or whatever, but every time I do something, the CIA come out talking about, well, we got agents out there. So they like I said, they subconsciously trying to put in y'all mind that I'm an agent working for some type of government agency. And if that's the case, where my motherfucking money at? I don't want to be going to this motherfucking gas station every day, eating this motherfucking gas station food, giving myself cancer. So where my money at if I'm working for y'all stupid bitch asses? That's how I feel about that. If I ain't getting in front of people, then if I'm working for the CIA, they need to give me a check. How long this fucking mission gonna last if I'm working for them? See what I'm saying? And that's why I'm finna keep going live. If I ain't reading the Bible, then whatever. I am gonna keep talking about the stuff that's going on in the community. Because like I said, for what happened the other day with that man with the knife in his hand for him to get murdered, they not killing prisoners in prison for shanking each other and stuff like that. So they can use deadly force when they want to and when they don't want to. So whatever, like I said, just because they did that, they done made it hard on themselves. If I'm a virus to America, and this is what I'm gonna talk about too. Like I said, like I told y'all, motherfucking asses. Like this is why I feel like I'm Christ, man. Like the Bible's, it comes down to the mark of the beast in the end. All right, and like I don't know if this is just all happening. Like I just don't know if this is all playing out in time, like how it's supposed to. But this is why I be feeling like I'm Christ. Like I told y'all, when I made that first poem, when I made that first poem in 2020, I thought y'all was gonna support it for Christmas or something like that. Was gonna make me have a good Christmas or something like that. Then they started coming out talking about the CIA stuff, and then I probably made it worse on I forgot what I did, but I keep fucking up over and over again. So I know I done did something to make y'all say, "Oh, this nigga crazy and he's stupid. We not supporting him." But I forgot it must have been something that I did. It was probably some porn I watched or something. Y'all been hacking my internet or something. It was something I did, and I knew y'all weren't supporting me after that. And so shortly after that, they started saying the coronavirus gone. We ain't got to wear masks no more and all that stuff. And matter of fact, that was after I pulled the gun on my brother too. They started talking about the coronavirus done. We ain't got to wear no more masks. And Joe Biden talking about something. We gonna open America back up on July 4th and all this other stupid shit. Then I started sleeping on the train. They really started saying that shit. Then when I came out with that other poem, they motherfucking asses started talking about the Delta variant, talking about it's killing people and all that, and talking about you got to put on the motherfucking mask again. So whatever though, like I'm saying, I don't know if I really am Christ, and this whole thing has been about me the whole time. But like I said, now all of a sudden it's a motherfucking new variant when I come out with these raps and all this stuff. So I don't know if I'm the variant in America. And this is what I'm saying too. Like I told y'all when I was in Kansas City. I told y'all they was in my apartment when I went to work. When I was at work and all that, they was in my apartment and all that. As a matter of fact, I hope I still got the record. I probably deleted it. But I went into the office and I asked them why them cameras were sitting outside my apartment. And I asked them, could I see them? And they told me something, oh, well, damn, I hope I got the record still. I might have deleted it. But like I'm saying, though, I told y'all, when I stayed in Kansas City, I had a feeling that somebody was in my apartment. I didn't know if it was I didn't know if it was the maintenance people or what, or I didn't know if it was the feds. And like I said, when I was at work, I started noticing they was following me a lot, and I started taking pictures of that shit. And I know I still got the pictures, but I don't know if I got the audio record though. But I went into the office of my apartment building. I lived in Kansas City, and I asked them, I'm like, "Hey, is somebody been in my apartment?" I know it for a fact because it was some candy wrapper in the garbage that I didn't eat. It was like some lime green Tootsie Rolls or some shit that I ain't never had before. So I knew somebody was in my apartment, and I ain't never had that type of Tootsie Roll before. And even if I did, I know I definitely had it recently, for when it was in my apartment. But either way, though, I found some lime green Tootsie Roll stuff in my garbage can in my apartment, and I wouldn't even mind if the maintenance people put it in there. But it wasn't no notice on my door like how they normally put, saying that, you know, on this day we gonna be in your apartment for this or whatever. And they ain't write up nothing for them to come in my apartment. So if it was them in my apartment, that's all I wanted to know. Like, you know, what was going on? Like, you know, did y'all forget to tell me I was coming to my apartment or whatever? If that was the case, but I know it wasn't them. Well, I ain't gonna say I know, but I don't think it was them. But either way, though, like I said, they had cameras outside of my apartment that they recently installed. Not like no fixture on the building, nothing like that. But it was some cameras on these utility trucks and stuff. They had like 5 of them pointing in all directions. They had them at my car, by my apartment, pointing everywhere. And so, like I said, I noticed that, and then I noticed somebody was in my apartment. So I went to the office and I asked them about it. I'm like, what I said, I went in, you know, I'm like, I noticed there's a lot of cameras outside my apartment. That's how I had them at first, because I ain't want to just tell them that there's somebody been in my apartment. Because if it was them, I ain't want them to lie and start. I want to catch them in the lie. So this is how I hit them at first. I was like, hey, I noticed it's a lot of cameras and stuff outside my apartment building and stuff and all that. And she was like, oh yeah, she's like, that's just the contractors and stuff. They working and they want to keep their equipment. They want to keep their equipment secure. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. I'm like, well, I also know that somebody been in my apartment either yesterday or the other day or whatever. And so I need to see those videos to see who was in there, because clearly, like I said, the cameras was facing towards my apartment. And so when I asked her that, she was like, oh, well, what day do you need to see them for? I'm like, I need to see them for either Thursday or Friday, because that's when they was in my apartment. She gonna say, oh, well, for those 2 days, she was like, we took the fucking cameras down because they had to take the cameras down the street to protect their other equipment. And at that point, I'm thinking like, damn, like, either they be in my apartment all the time, like these maintenance people fucking with me, or they know the feds in my shit. Like the feds probably hit them up like, hey, we finna go in this apartment and shit. And like, we need y'all to fucking work with us and shit to see what this nigga doing and all this shit. And like I'm saying, I don't know if those orders came directly from Donald Trump, because he was the president at the time. So I don't know if that shit came from Donald Trump at that time, or if it was just like, you know, some type of secret agency. Like they probably thought I was like some type of terrorist or some shit, you know, fucking involved in some other shit. So, and that's what they were saying in the CIA article type shit I was reading. So also they got agents out here that's being compromised by the Chinese and Iranians and shit like that. And I do shout out the Chinese a lot. And I noticed that when the Black Panthers were doing their things back in the 50s and 60s, that the Chinese was working with them. They was giving them money to buy their guns and all that shit. So they trying to link me to the Chinese. They trying to link me to the Iranians. They trying to link me to the CIA. They trying to link me to everything they can to try to make y'all think that I'm not doing this shit on my own power. And like I said, that's how they was doing Christ. So that's why I be feeling like Christ sometimes. They got to do all this shit to stop me, and they still can't do it. They just making it worse on themselves. But either way, though, like I'm saying, damn, what was I saying? Because it was another article I was reading too. Damn, I forgot what I was talking about. Damn. But either way, though, going back to that stuff in Kansas City, though, yeah, man. Like I just don't know. Like, it could have been the maintenance people that was my permit. Like I said, I noticed that they was following me at work when I was doing my job. When I ain't doing nothing but driving the garbage truck, and they sent up there following me. So I already had suspicions right there. And then then what else? Matter of fact, too, let me tell y'all this. I mean, I know I'm gonna seem crazy, but like I said, they keep sending me all these spam emails. Like all this spam keep coming directly to my inbox and all this stuff. Damn, I can't even find it now. Whatever though. But if I'm sick, if I end up dying or something, they poisoning me by some type of way. Like I said, I be eating them super donuts and stuff a lot. So I don't even know if they poisoning that whole batch just to get me or whatever. But like I'm saying, they keep sending me emails, and then I don't know if it's them, but it's spam coming directly to my inbox. So it's like somebody want me to see a message if that's what it is. But now it's getting crazier now. Like it's talking about something, have you been exposed to this stuff that causes cancer and shit like that? And now I can't even find the email no more. And they sent it more than once. So I don't even know, like, if they, looking at my habits, trying to kill me or whatever. But either way, though, like I was saying, I was finna stop going live again. Like I said, because I was finna stop talking about the mark of the beast. Like I feel like I said everything I had to say about it. And like it's even athletes, like articulately breaking this shit down. Now they know what's going on. I don't know if y'all listening to me or what, but I know it's athletes, like I said, articulately breaking this shit down at this point. So I don't feel like I gotta say nothing else about it unless I see something that I need to say about it. But I was finna stop going live because right now that's pretty much what I've been talking about for the whole time. Just the mark of the beast stuff and stuff that's going on in the community. But I think we already know that the police is racist and all that stuff. So I really ain't got to keep talking about that. But like I said, I know I've been talking about the mark of the beast a lot. So I was finna stop going live for a minute until I find something else to, see what I can talk about. At least entrepreneurial, something I can do that don't involve people supporting me, because I already know I do a lot for people not to support me. So I want to do something. Like I said, if I can cure cancer or something like that, I ain't just expecting to do that. I ain't even really expecting to do it at all, because you probably do have to go to school for a long time and all that stuff and like that. But either way, though, I be thinking of ideas of stuff that I can do that don't rely on people having to support me so that I can get rich. Because at this point, people probably, like I said, I've done a lot for people not to support me at this point. So sometimes I feel guilty for even asking people to support me after I've been saying shit like the Sears Tower gonna fall and shit like that. Like, damn, at this point, I'm supposed to be all mad. Then when I'm gonna get happy when people give me the money, like, oh, well, thank you. Like, everything ain't a problem no more. So at this point, I do be kind of feeling crazy sometimes. But again, that's what I'm saying. When you go back to Jeremiah, what was the verse? 27, I think it was. 20:7 or 20:10, one of them. And Jeremiah was talking about how he prophesied destruction all day and stuff, and he feel like God ain't with him. God make everything happen for a reason. So, I mean, I denied God before. I said he wasn't real when I was younger because I didn't believe in him. Like I said, I didn't believe none of the stuff they were saying in church and all this stuff. But I can't deny God again. Like, I done read the story of Job when he took everything from him and had him struggling and all that. And I ain't even trying to make it seem like God took everything from me, because I mean, when I first came back, I was working a job at Amazon and stuff, but it was reasons why I quit that job though. And after I quit that, it's like it seemed like I can't get another one nowhere else. But it was a lot of stuff going on at Amazon too. Though it was people just calling my name. It was Caucasians and just knowing who I am. So that made me suspicious right there. Like, damn, like maybe I am known worldwide or something like that. I'm coming into work for training and stuff, and these rednecks talking some Zach, Zach, Zach. And I'm looking like, damn. And I said I wasn't gonna say that, because now I said this, they can probably delete the video of that happening and then just show it like showing me never looking back. Like I said, it happened, and now y'all gonna say, yeah, this nigga lying. So like I said, I hope I took that bait right there. That was probably bait right there that I took. But like I said, it happened though, and I even told my mama, like, she's like, why you quit your job? And I told her that was one of the reasons why. There was other reasons as well, but that was one of the reasons. Like I said, Amazon, speaking of Amazon, they got a $600 million deal with the CIA anyway. So I really, and like I said, with everything that's going on, like with all this, with this stuff, they taking our DNA and stuff and all that. I noticed, like I said, when you look into that article that I keep telling y'all to read, I done brought it up plenty of times before. As a matter of fact, it still should be up on my Vimeo, talking about who, what, when, where, why, the coronavirus and the mark of the beast and all this stuff. And then scenarios for future events of whatever it was. I kept showing y'all the article, and they talking about Operation Lockdown. And one of the operations they said in Operation Lockdown, and a few of the steps they said they was gonna do, they was gonna start having us put on masks and all this stuff, and have us looking directly into temperature checks, things and stuff like that. So that's what Amazon was doing when I was working there. So when I was reading that and I was working there, realizing that they had a deal with the CIA, I'm like, man, something just ain't feel right about working for Amazon. And, a lot of people be saying, like I said anyway in the last video, people keep complaining about the McDonald's workers kept complaining about all the, getting a $15 raise. They was gonna start having robots coming up making the food for everybody, and that's already what Amazon doing anyway. So I really don't want to put all my stock into a company like Amazon, thinking I'm gonna be there for a long time, because they already got the drones delivering people packages anyway. So Amazon already got a plan to put people out of work so that they can make more money in an easier way. I mean, so whatever. But and it was something else I want to talk about. I forgot what it was, but I think damn, I forgot what it was. But anyway, though, I titled this video saying I'm a CAI agent, and y'all can put together what that means. CIA. I ain't gonna come out and say I'm a CIA agent on the title of the video, because like I said, they can probably come and take me to jail saying that I'm impersonating an agent. If not anything else, if they can't get me for nothing else, they can probably get me for that, and I'm pretty sure they would. So I ain't even put I'm a CIA. I put CAI, and y'all can put it together or whatever and click on the video. But I'm not no fucking agent of nothing. I'm an agent of God. That's all it is. But like I was gonna say too, like I said, I know I'll be making stuff hard on myself anyway though. Like I was saying, even just I was talking about the Lori Lightfoot stuff, talking about the vaccination stuff, and people were probably like, "Well, if this nigga be doing all this reading, he should already knew that Lori Lightfoot." Da, da, da. Like when I be seeing stuff talking about the vaccines, I know that it's been mandated on the federal level already. So I'm not really looking into nothing else. I mean, I know people who work for the city of Chicago, and they all got to take the vaccine and all that stuff. But like I said, it's been mandated at the federal level, so I'm not even looking at what Lori Lightfoot got to say about this, because if it's coming down on the federal level, that's going to overrule state and local laws and all that. So whatever, I'll be sitting up here forgetting what I'm saying every three. I always got to tell y'all, damn, what was I talking about? So I could have read it, whatever, anyway, and just forgot about it. But I know it's little stuff like that I don't know if these Caucasians sitting back telling y'all, because they crafty. They gonna sit back and say, well, they gonna say something like that, like if this nigga's really doing all this reading and all that, then how didn't he know this already and stuff like that and all that. So whatever, man. Like I said, sometimes I just feel stupid even sitting up here trying to defend myself talking about all this stuff, because it looks like I'm a hit dog hollering. But at the same time, if I do come out and defend myself talking about this stuff, now y'all gonna start to see what I'm seeing. All right. And sometimes, like I said, I don't even like to talk about this anyway, because now not only y'all seeing what I'm seeing, now people like the CIA is seeing what I'm seeing and stuff like that. Now they know, like, damn, this nigga really is that intelligent, and we got to start really fucking with him like this or fucking with him like that. And who knows how they try to get at me next. Like I said, I already think they've been sending me all these little spam emails and all this stuff. So when it comes to that, like I said, I'm gonna stop talking about that, because if I am working for the motherfuckers, they need to provide me a better meal. I don't want to be sitting up here eating noodles and super donuts all day, especially that they might be poisoning. And then there's Muslims who run that shop, and with me saying anything I'm saying about Christ, they could even want to get at me. So at this point, it's like, damn, I ain't got no other choice but to feel like I'm Christ a lot of times. But I ain't gonna blaspheme God like that unless he directly tell me my brain, like, you are Jesus, you are Christ, you are Yeshua, go do what you need to do at this point. Then I'll let y'all know what it is. But God ain't told me nothing like that. Like I said, I sinned a lot in my past, but I also know in the Bible, God says that blessed are the ones whose sins aren't counted against them. So I don't know if God know that I ain't trying to sit here and say I'm so self-righteous or whatever, but if God sees something in me so dearly that he's willing to forgive everything I've ever done to be with me like he's been with me, then that's just what it is. But besides that, I don't know. Like I said, it was something else I was going to talk about, another article or something that I was reading. Because like I said, when I seen that CIA stuff, that stuff just pissed me off, because they did that before. Like I said, and at this point, I know this is exactly what it is. Like I said, and matter of fact, I can't even find it no more. I think they took it down because they probably knew I was going to come back to it. But I know some of y'all seen this, because some of y'all was talking about it too. Like I was looking at that Corey Holcomb show a few, I forgot when it was, but he was talking about I might be an agent. I know they was talking about me, but either way though, I don't know if that's what I'm saying though. Like I don't know if he was saying that because the CIA came out and said they got queer agents out there working and stuff, and y'all probably thought I was queer because I had the makeup on my face. That's why I had to come out and even explain what that was about. So either way though, like I said, I can't even find this damn article no more. But anyway though, like I'm finna try to find out right now. But if anybody who know what I'm talking about, you can find it, reveal it, because I can't find it no more. But either way though, the CIA in 2020. So I'm gonna just Google CIA 2020 LGBT recruiting. Maybe I can find it like this, because I ain't even put it like this first. I just put CIA queer 2020 and stuff like that, but I ain't say recruiting. But yeah, like I said, this thing coming up, so I can't even find it. So they probably even took it down at this point, because they knew I was finna come at them like that. They knew I was gonna find this stuff. As a matter of fact, oh, okay, hold on. Now this ain't the one. This is all the way from July. The one I'm looking at, I know it definitely came out. It came out in the winter, because, like I said, that's when I start talking about the mark of the beast and all that stuff about the triple digit numbers. And this is when this article came out. But this is something close to it. This came out in July, and it says the CIA's long and winding road to diversity. So, like I said, I know y'all can hack into my Google Photos and stuff like that and see everything I've been, all the pictures I got and all that stuff. So if y'all can do it, I know that the CIA can do it, and they can leak that information and be like, "Look, this nigga ain't no prophet. He's really a homo and stuff like that." And y'all can be like, "Oh yeah, they got the CIA." Y'all ain't gonna say the CIA because the CIA they not gonna come out and directly let y'all know that it's them leaking information about me. Because if y'all know that it's them leaking information about me, y'all gonna be like, "Damn, why is they trying to come at this nigga so hard?" But either way, I know that it was them or somebody. Like I said, it might not even been them. It could have been a regular person who leaked my stuff, got in my photos, and like, look, this nigga's really a homo. He be wearing makeup and stuff, and da da da. And like I said, I don't know if it was them or if it was somebody else. But like I said, if they ain't got nothing else against me, they can come out with something like that and make it seem like that's what it is. Like I said, around the time they I can't find none of the articles no more. But the closest one I seen is one that came from July. Like I said, it was it's called justsecurity.org. That's the website it is. But I can't find the one that came out in November or December in the wintertime. I don't know if they took them all down or what. And matter of fact, they might have took it down. Because at this point, when I came out and I explained why all the makeup and stuff was on my face, they probably would have been like, damn, we came out with them articles talking about that we hiring queer people. Now people gonna know that we probably was doing that so that we can target him to make people think subconsciously that he's with us. So when I look at it like that's probably why they took him down for real. So I can't find no more. Like I said, this one that came out from July. And they talking about July 2020. But by that point, like I said, I had already put out my first poem by February 2020. Yeah, I came out that first one February, I'm thinking it's the 28th, but actually February 2020 was a leap year. So it was February 29th, as a matter of fact. My first poem came out. And then in July, I ain't see that article in July. They was talking about the homo stuff, but I definitely saw the one in the wintertime, and I can't even find it no more. So that's really what I want to talk about real quick. Like I said, I was gonna quit going live because I know that what I said was bogus yesterday, talking about turning a blind eye to women getting kidnapped and all that stuff. I mean, but at the same time, though, people gonna judge me for that, and they should though, because it is bogus for what I'm saying. It's bogus. But how many niggas get killed in the hood and people just be like, they ain't no snitching and all that. So people gonna judge what they want to judge and all that stuff. Matter of fact, that's what Dave Chappelle was just talking about. One, I ain't see it, but they writing articles about him too. I seen that. They was talking about he coming at the LGBT community, talking about this and talking about that or whatever. And he made a point that I've been making already too. That you can get on the radio and talk about killing black men, but as soon as you mention these people or you even mention this damn vaccine, you can't talk about that no more. But you can talk about killing niggas. So yeah, that's one thing I noticed though. What was I finna say? I lost my train of thought. But I was talking about Dave Chappelle talking about the LGBT community and all that. And I was saying too, I forgot what I was saying. And what I was gonna say though is, like I said, I'm gonna keep going live now at this point, since they trying to make it seem like I said, when I was reading them articles, they was talking about sources, like the CIA agents shouldn't rely on their resources and all that. And like I said, when I came out with that ghetto gagger stuff, I was talking about my source, and I just showed y'all what the source is that I was talking about. I was talking about the timestamp in the video and how I couldn't see it because I screen recorded it. And when I screen recorded it, I didn't have it clicked on at that point to show the time, so I can refer to y'all that the time was what I was talking about. If y'all got the video, since y'all think I'm a prophet, y'all should know what I'm talking about. Y'all should go back and refer to that video. But that's the only source I was talking about. My other source, my other source comes from God. I'm getting this country talking coming out of me to my other source, but my other source came from God though. But besides that though, like I said, I don't think it's none. It is another article. Maybe that Dave Chappelle stuff is the article I was talking about. But besides that, I don't know. I ain't got nothing else to really say. I don't know. I'm finna be out though, so that's that.